welcome to Merseyside. The unmistakable sound of You'll Never Walk Alone rings around Prenton Park for a WSL clash with ramifications at both ends of the table. Liverpool, no win this afternoon, could see them leapfrog Manchester United into third spot, whilst West Ham, a win for them, could see them shuffle above both Brighton and Hove Albion and Everton and put even more daylight between themselves and the foot of the WSL table. The hosts have been on a good run, 3 wins on the bounce in all competitions, were ended last time out against Leicester City in the FA Cup, whilst a late equaliser from Viviane Asseyi rescued a hammer's point against Manchester United a fortnight ago. There is plenty in this. We are excited for what could be a fantastic afternoon's football. Live across FA Player, and we start with this one. Liverpool against West Ham United here at Prenton Park. Let's have a look at how the teams line up then. Matt Beard names both Maria Herbinger and Sophia Haug in the starting 11. Between them, 12 goal contributions this season. Grace Fisk is at the heart of the defence. Fisk continues to be the only ever present in the Liverpool side this season, starting all 16 WSL games. Rhiannon Skinner makes 2 changes from the 11 who last took a point against Manchester United. Emma Snell and Selina Zadorsky come in for Anouk Denton and Jess Jew, both who dropped to the bench. Shimizu, Smith, Ueki and Asseyi have started all 16 games this campaign in the WSL. Regardless of your persuasion, whoever you support, this sound before kick-off at a Liverpool game is always huge. Let's have a look at what else we've got coming up on FA Player this afternoon. Kicking off at the same time as this one, Manchester United versus Bristol City, also live and free on FA Player. And a little bit later on, Tottenham Hotspur against Leicester City in the WSL, 2 o'clock kickoff for that one. And also a 2 o'clock kickoff in the Championship, Southampton versus Reading. Live and free on FA Player. A full afternoon's complement of football for you as Nee Fahy and Mackenzie Arnold go through the final pre-match preparations as captains. Coin toss to decide who gets this game underway. And a final shake of the hands between the refereeing group. Led this afternoon by Emily Heaslip, new referee. All the pre-match chat is now done. Now ready to get started. An opportunity for both. The table may show separation between the two, but the form guide will have both believing 3 points are well within their grasp this afternoon. Making a statement prior to kick-off as well, applauded around the ground, and we are underway at Prenton Park. Liverpool against West Ham United in the Barclays Women's Super League. Immediately Liverpool trying to get on the ball and relax themselves into a bit of pressure. Jasmine Matthews on that far side, held by Shimizu, wins the throw-in. Doesn't win the throw-in, it's gone Shimizu's way. Fascinating matchup to see who gets an early advantage. Here's Ueki, first sighting of the ball for Uko Ueki. Seacirk swept out to Zadorsky on this left of a back 3 for West Ham United. Asseyi dropping deep under pressure from Koivisto. It's intercepted and stolen away by Herbinger. Fahy all the way back to Rachel Laws, the first early touch of the ball for Rachel Laws. Fisk. Fahy again. Nice patient approach that we've seen from Matt Beard's side, very comfortable in possession to try and create something of a patient opening when it comes. Now could be an opportunity though. He bursting forward there, Emma Snell getting the nod in this afternoon. Free kick in the middle of the park, which will go very gratefully the way of West Ham United. Hayashi was the player fouled. Sissoko left to restart play. Which means you're looking forward. It's eventually bobbled back for Hayashi. Zadorsky. Now Smith. Zadorsky just pops it in field. A little bit of space now for Honoka Hayashi. Snapped into the tackle and won by Herbinger. Tried to release Leanne Kiernan early. Koivisto. How lovely first touch. Balance as well, tries to prod it through for Koivisto. Well defended. Kiernan can't keep it in play. Asai taking the throw in early. Hayashi under pressure. Asai again. Koivisto really putting all the pressure on. Viviane Asai finds a way out, but only as far as a red shirt. Clever feet in the middle of the park there by Carrie Holland to keep it alive. Clark nudges it onto Koivisto and then pops it back to Captain Nifahi. Fisk. Howe glaze it off to Lungor. Then Holland pops it back to Fisk. Excuse me, here's Lungor now. Little clip ball over the top. It's a lovely idea as well. Finds Koivisto. Really good build-up play this from Liverpool. It's a lovely in-swinging delivery as well. Herbinger with a lovely idea, just to drift it towards that far post and kind of invite either someone to get on the end of it or maybe even force the goalkeeper into having doubts and needing to tip it wide. It's a really clever idea. Cleverly defended actually from T-Circ as well. So often seen defenders just sort of throw something at it to try and get any sort of contact. Can cause all sorts of chaos, but composed defending from Amber T-Circ. Lively start, 4 minutes played here at Prenton Park. Still goalless, but nice tempo to the game. It's going to be all about tempo as players try and get back into the rhythm after a little bit of a breather from WSL action the last few weeks. Tempo will be the optimum word for Matt Beard, especially with the games that his Liverpool side have on the horizon. Game that needs no introduction next Sunday, the Merseyside derby against Everton. Not too far after that. Again, not a huge amount of travel for this Liverpool team. They've got Manchester City at home to play after that. Smith, prod on to Asai, tries to give it back to Smith, but it's stolen by Herbinger. Fahy, now Fisk. All the way back to Rachel Laws. Clark. Really fluid the way that this Liverpool team set up. You'll see a number of players occupying a number of different roles throughout the game. Jenna Clark being one of those. I mean, at some points looks like a back three, then it looks like more of an auxiliary right back, and likewise with Fisk and Matthews on that left-hand side. Go Hills right tucked on the touchline now for Clark as it's laid back to Rachel Laws. Liverpool do have a good record against West Ham United, especially in their home games. 1-2 and drawn the other in the last 3. Each of those games, not a huge amount of goals scored. They tend to be quite tense and well-fought affairs. Just the 4 goals scored in those 3 games. Needless to say, it's not happy reading for West Ham United fans in their last 3 against Liverpool either. drawn 2 and a defeat. Although they did beat Liverpool 4-2 back in February 2020, which was a very welcome result at the time. Matt Beard in a slightly different role that day, of course, in opposition dugout. Yashi's played it into trouble. Well defended though, just about. Koivisto brave into the tackle. Well, concedes the foul. A bit overzealous in the potential reclaiming of possession. Arnold. Lovely feet from T-Cirque. Skips away from Kiernan. Forced to go back to Sissoko, but retains possession for West Ham United. Arnold. Headed by Fahy. Really good feet in there by Gori. Stunned forward as well. Looking for someone to chase. A little thrown up of the fist to say, appreciating the idea from Rico Ueki. Kiernan. Lovely little clip inside. Looking for Jasmine Matthews, who had made the inverted run to try and offer the return ball. A lot of early sightings of the football for the Liverpool captain, Fahy. Matthews. Just to flick it on, giving Kiernan something to chase as Jan Kiernan's gone out to the left-hand side for the time being. Looks like it might be a swap again now with Sophia Haug. Matthews over the throw-in. Smattering of red, sort of trying to weave their way away from the navy blue shirts, but it's navy blue of West Ham that come away with it, or very nearly. Gori had a pocket pinch, but thankfully it flicks through and scuttles into the path. The Arnold. T-Cirque under pressure again from Haug. Zadorsky. Lovely punched pass into Snell. T-Cirque's given the ball away though. Now could be an opportunity. Herbinger just tried to float it towards the far post. Kiernan had peeled off. Chance not over. Here's Koivisto. Clark. Fahy again, metronomic figure in the middle of the park, although the pass is not one we've come to expect from Fahy. Forces his fist to on her toes and retain possession. Good tackle. Hayashi sticking a toe out and getting West Ham United back on the ball. Arnold. Floated forward, looking for Ueki. Does win it and flicks it round the corner as well. There's a foot race on now between Shimizu and Fahy. Fahy taking no chances and flicks it out for a West Ham throw-in. Midway into the Liverpool half though. Promising counter-attack from West Ham there with Ueki and Shimizu trying to link up on that right-hand side. It's not lasted too long though. Here's Holland. Koivisto again. Cannons off of Smith and it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Possession submitted to West Ham United. Smith. Awaiting movement from teammates. Hayashi now. Asai. Back to Smith. Gori. Kenzie Arnold just floats over the top and now a little bit of space for Zadorsky. So he gives it back to Zadorsky. Nice little triangle of build-up that West Ham were trying there, and Herbinger's trying to retain possession for Liverpool. A little bit scrappy in the middle of the park there momentarily, and Liverpool get the ball back. Holland. Fisk just caught a few of the West Ham players there. A little bit of a dummy to slide the ball in, and instead goes across goal. And now Liverpool can start to build down this right-hand side with Clark, but it's stolen away by Smith. Say to Gorry. Now Sissoko. Starting to carry forward Howard Sissoko. Stolen back, and now Liverpool can counter, and Kiernan could be in. Howell busting a gut in the middle of the park, trying to offer support. Kiernan still going alone. Shimizu has come in and got a body in the way and done really well defensively. Risa Shimizu, excellent defending. Sissoko. Towards Smith, although Koivisto is going to put pressure on her opposite number. Wins it back, Emma Koivisto. Herbinger again looking to drift inside, as we've seen a few times already in this opening 13 minutes, and open up that left foot. Smith takes it quickly. Asai. Fouled by Clark. It looked an easy one for referee to whistle for. Viviane Asai having a great season. 85th minute equaliser last time out against Manchester United. 6 goals in the WSL this season as well. Liverpool win it back. That's a lovely little nutmeg as well by Herbinger. Fahy. Now Fisk to the feet of Holland. Matthews' pass intercepted. Now Gorry. Keeps possession. Neat little 1-2 with Shimizu. T-Circ. Little flick round the corner. Zadorsky does really well to keep it in play there. It's a lovely pass as well from Zadorsky. Now space for Sissoko. Into Snurl, who's got a little pocket in the middle of the park now. Threads it out to Shimizu. Good spell of possession for West Ham United. Snurl thought she'd lost it, but won it back immediately. Lovely ball into Rico Ueki. Fahy, though, stuck to the task really well. West Ham come again, though. Gorry. Shimizu. Hayashi calling for it. Hayashi gets it. T-Circ. Now Zadorsky. Asai. Tries to flick it beyond for Ueki early. Clearance only as far as Katrina Gorry. Howard Sissoko. Now Shimizu again. Flicks it round the corner for Rico Ueki, who wanted the return pass to ask her full-back to get forward. Laws just lashes it clear. Howell unable to keep the ball in play, and it'll be a West Ham throw-in. 15 minutes played, still goalless here at Prenton Park. Elsewhere in the WSL this afternoon, Manchester United have taken an early lead. He's at Nalsund with the opener for Manchester United. Clark keeps a hold of it and just nudges it back to Laws. Fahy. Now Fisk. Skips away from Ueki and is fouled by Rico Ueki. Fahy. Now Clark. Sustained bit of pressure now for Matt Beard's Liverpool. Looking to create a bit of history today as well. Liverpool won their last 2 league games. Could record 3 league wins in a row for the first time since January 2018. On that occasion they went on better and won 4 on the bounce. So there's the target laid down. I mean, if they get 4, if they do win this afternoon, and the 4th game in that run will be a Merseyside derby as well. So there is no greater feeling for the blue and red side of Merseyside than winning that one. There's a job to do here though. The blue team playing on Merseyside this afternoon are proving stiff opposition for Liverpool to break down as Awa Sissoko races out to beat Jasmine Matthews to the ball. Oh, it's a lovely spin again from Herbinger, who has looked cut above in this first 18 minutes. Kiernan. Herbinger again. Holland tries to thread it back in. Here is Herbinger. Great tackle. Had to be on the money there, Zadorsky, and was. Nice little conversation of the afternoon is Sophia Lungor. That's all it is, just a conversation. Wonderful tackle from Zadorsky. Just going back to that, Herbinger looking to open up an angle, and clearly one thought in Maria Herbinger's mind, which was get the shot off. Imperative that Zadorsky made that tackle when they did. Koivisto. Space again for Niamh Fahy, just rolling the ball over the halfway line and then piercing it into an attacking area for Liverpool. There's a foot race on between Koivisto and Smith, and it's Smith to deal with it. Lovely turn again. Herbinger into Kiernan. Back to Clark. Herbinger can't quite bring the ball under her spell on that occasion. Koivisto's kept it alive though. Herbinger again. Lungor very nearly managing to get something on it. And now the break could be on for West Ham, and it could be dangerous. Here's Emma Snurl trying to race past Fisk. Really well defended from Grace Fisk. Imperative that she got there first. Emma Snurl was starting to motor forward. In the blink of an eye though, West Ham showing the threat they pose. Now Liverpool come the other way. Really good 20 minutes of football here at Prenton Park. Headed away by Fisk. Flicked on by Holland. Herbinger into the feet of Kiernan. Back to Herbinger. Switch of play has found Matthews with a little bit of space, who takes it early into a dangerous area and well held by Mackenzie Arnold. With Kiernan lurking, had to be controlling of that situation, Mackenzie Arnold, and was for West Ham United. Now, Asayi. Smith bursting on the outside. Asayi still going, wanting to take the shot on. May have been the wrong decision in the end. Vivian Asayi. See, the idea was to open up a bit of an angle and then try and use all the bodies in front as a bit of a disguise when driving it towards goal. On that occasion, though, couldn't quite find the punishing touch that we've seen so often from Vivian Asseyi this season. Law's long diagonal is going to run out of play for a West Ham throw-in. Shimizu bowled into Ueki. Now Clark. Fahy. Diagonal has found Matthews. He's flicked it over the top, looking for Kiernan. Ueki. Gorry just floats it on for Snell to put a little bit of pressure on Fahy, but it's the Liverpool captain in complete control of that situation. Although that said, only just had enough on it, getting back to Laws. Little flick on, and Sissoko and Haug are in a race. Haug forces the foul. Does foul, actually. Thought may have got away with a throw in there, but it's left Sissoko in a bit of discomfort. Ball doesn't seem to be going, does it? And you can see Haug's idea is to wrap a foot around and flick it off of the West Ham player. Sissoko still in a bit of discomfort. An opportunity for both benches to get their message across. Obviously, an important one for Matt Beard this afternoon. Former West Ham United manager, of course. He's in charge of 41 games in the WSL for the Hammers between 2018 and 2020. A fairly decent record as well, 13 wins and 4 draws in those 41 games. Safe to say he's had the better of the meetings since leaving West Ham dugout, though in 4 occasions he's come against his former employers. He's unbeaten. 3 of those in a draw situation, but 1 win as Liverpool coach in this fixture. Jan Skinner just in conversation with Vivian Asseyi. Emma Snurl also getting a drink on beside. Sissoko still in a bit of discomfort. Does tend to be those innocuous ones, doesn't it, where it don't really see like a sickening collision that tend to cause the most issues. We do hope that Sissoko is okay. Such an important player for this West Ham team. Shanice van der Sanden just offering a bit of moral support from their warm-up. Mackenzie Arnold now with an opportunity to restart play and does thrust the ball forward. Flick on by Snurl. Lungor underneath it. Shimizu taking no chances. Fahy with the header back. Little flick round the corner for Kerry Holland, who tried to prod it on immediately. Gorry wins the throw-in. Felt perhaps that Katrina Gorry wanted a little bit more than just the throw-in, asking the question of the officials. Snell. Lovely threaded ball through. Very nearly had Kiernan's eyes opening up towards a goal opportunity. Koivisto. Another Liverpool throw-in. Koivisto again. Takes the throw-in quickly as Kerry Holland had made a forward run. Cushioned pass back from Kiernan is bobbled out of play. Halfway through this first half, still goalless, still neither team really testing the opposition goalkeeper. It's been a very well contested game between the two so far. Not a huge amount separates them, which is why we said before kickoff, the table, there might be a bit of distance between the two, but the table can be quite deceptive, especially in the WSL. A real cluster of quality between the ends of the table. The sort of mid-block of the table is very well contested. Fahy. Still Manchester United 1, Bristol City 0 in the other 12 o'clock kickoff here on FA Player. Fisk. Fahy. Lundgaard just flicks it round the corner, and Laws has got a bit of space and immediately nudges it onto Clark. Herbinger to chase. Zadorsky does well, and then Arnold takes no chances. Headed immediately back by Lundgaard though. Matthews. Holland. Up against Shimizu. Hayashi in there as well for help. Immediately delivered in. Headed away, but only momentarily potentially, unless Smith can clear. Charged down by Koivisto. What a tussle that has been so far in this first half. Koivisto against Smith. Asai. Thought did really well to retain possession, but decision's gone against Vivian Asai. Now an opportunity for Marie Herbinger. Plenty of options forward. You can see the far end of the cluster of Liverpool Red is Fahy, the captain who's made their way forward. Herbinger's delivery. Fires it long towards the far post, and Arnold comes out and claims really well. And wants to get on with it quickly. It's a lovely prodded ball forward. And it's a really important tackle by Koivisto. Wonderful idea though from Mackenzie Arnold. Just tried to implement a bit of tempo into this West Ham attack. And your goalkeeper's starting those sort of proceedings, and that'll be a real lightning rod through the rest of the team. Smith. Blocked by Koivisto again. Really well retained though by Kirsty Smith. Zadorsky. Sissoko. Sissoko. A flick on by Asai. Clark gets rid. Arnold. T-Serp flicks it around the corner for Zadorsky. Smith. Thundered into the tackle again, Koivisto. It's almost like a one-on-one personal vendetta between the two. What an excellent battle that has been this first half an hour. 5-minute spell where Koivisto's getting the better. 5-minute spell where Smith's getting the better. Really, really good battle between the two number twos. Gori. Smith. Hayashi. Lovely spin to create an opening, and then Just swipes it back to Arnold. Zadorsky. Hayashi. Smith. Clips it. That's a lovely ball round the corner for Gorry. And now West Ham have got space to motor into. Pass from Gorry is disappointing. Sun beginning to poke through here on Merseyside, which is a very welcome addition to this first half. How long it stays for, though, is another matter entirely. Thankfully, the football is not playing a part in that, because it's been a really lively first half, regardless of how the weather proceeds. Both teams cancelling each other out so far, though. Here's Hayashi. Looking for Ueki, who's swapped sides to try and get a little bit more joy from this left-hand side, as Asayi's gone a bit more centrally, although he's got a bit of an issue with coming together a moment ago. Needing a little bit of attention. Just see if we can see that again. It's Lungor who comes in, and it's a bit of a sore one. Sort of clash of knees. Sophia Lungor and Katerina Gorry. Another opportunity for Matt Beard again to get his message across and try and find a way through what has been a very well balanced and very stubborn West Ham defence thus far. Going the other way, though, West Ham have looked threatening on the counter-attack. Got players of such quality and such know-how in Vivian Asayi and Rico Ueki, who are two that will be leading the line. Between the two of them, 9 WSL goals this season. It's the left knee of Lungor that's receiving medical attention. There are options on the bench for Liverpool, not that they'd like to need to make any early changes. Missy Bo-Kearns, one of the options, of course. Melissa Lawley, Shanice van der Sanden, Jana Daniels, all potential replacements if needed. Rianne Skinner holding court there with the West Ham team. West Ham have been on a really good run. 7 points across their last 4 WSL games. More than the number of points they recorded in their 12 games prior to that. So, a real purple patch for those wearing navy this afternoon. Sophia Lungor is back on her feet. 10 to play in this first half here at Prenton Park. Back underway with Rachel Laws. Now Jenna Clark. Fahy. Fisk intercepted though by Gorry, who has been everywhere in the middle of the park in this first half for West Ham United. Katrina Gorry, really good play. Sissoko. Lungor still off the pitch, receiving medical attention, so currently Liverpool down to 10. T-Cirk. Slid out to Zadorsky, back to T-Cirk. There will be a change, and it will be Missy Bo-Kearns who is being given their instructions. Zadorsky. Beard in conversation with Missy Bo-Kearns on the touchline. Hayashi. West Ham trying to play it quickly whilst Liverpool are still short a player. Gorry, lovely switch play, and now Shimizu. A little bit of space on that far side. Now Hayashi. Ueki. Up against Koivisto. Rico Ueki spinning and jinking away from challenges to try and create an angle. Really clever play, and cross wasn't bad either, but headed to safety. Holland. Spins it into the channel looking for Kiernan. Brave play from Leanne Kiernan. Now awaiting reinforcements. One of those is Koivisto's. Surging forward from the right-hand side. Herbinger finds Kiernan. Leanne Kiernan. Oh, and it's a good save from Mackenzie Arnold. May even have taken a deflection on the way through, but really good play from Liverpool. Herbinger at the heart of it again. It's a lovely reverse pass, and Kiernan absolutely sharp. Gets through, takes the strike, and Arnold anticipates he's going one way, has to redirect her body and clip it over for a Liverpool corner. Liverpool have indeed made that change, and it's Sophie Lungar whose afternoon is short, a lot shorter than she'd have hoped, and most of Liverpool would have hoped as well. Missy Bo-Kearns, though, coming off the bench. Liverpool corner. Oh, it's just headed over. It was knee far here, I think. Stole in at the far post. It's a really good delivery again by Herbinger. And it is, yeah, Fahy just gets underneath it a little bit. It's a chance that Liverpool captain knows it as well. Missy Bo-Kearns wearing the number 7 of Liverpool, the new introduction. There was first touch that had been robbed away from her by Rico Ueki, and now Hayashi. Smith. Back to Zadorsky. We've got 6 minutes left of this first half here on Merseyside. Still goalless between Liverpool and West Ham United in the WSL. Gorry and Hayashi get a little bit caught between them. Holland prods it onto Missy Bo-Kearns. Lovely ball into Kiernan. And again, the sharpness you can see from Leanne Kiernan, though, wanting to take the shot early, wanting to direct it goalwards as soon as possible. Promising play from the Liverpool number 9. Nice first introduction as well from Missy Bo-Kearns. A really lovely cushion pass into the path of Kiernan. Ueki. Great feat from Rico Ueki to just skip away from Kiernan. Drills it across field to Shimizu. Sissoko. Intercepted by Fahy. All the way back to Liverpool goalkeeper Rachel Laws. Here's Grace Fisk. Taking a moment to assess the situation before firing it long to the left-hand side. The little flick on has found Matthews. This is a really good ball in as well. Kerry Holland, can she get there? Mix up in defence, and it's in by Leanne Kiernan. It had to be Liverpool's number 9. Denied twice in the last 60 seconds. Not denied a third time. It's a brilliant goal, and quite fittingly, on St Patrick's Day, the deadlock broken by Liverpool's number 9, Leanne Kiernan. Really brave play in there, and Mackenzie Arnold was taking a whack for it. Kiernan sniffing out any final opportunity that may fall her way. That's what good goal scorers do. That's what good poachers do. West Ham are not very happy with the fact the goal's been given. Mackenzie Arnold in quite a lot of pain. There was a bit of a collision between Kerry Holland and Mackenzie Arnold. Liverpool are away celebrating, but West Ham are deeply, deeply upset that that decision has gone against them. Mackenzie Arnold in quite a lot of pain by the look of it as well. Really brave goalkeeping to try and get something on the ball, and desperately unlucky, it almost squirmed through. See it again, it's a long diagonal forward from Laws. The flick-on's really important here as well. It's a lovely little flick into the path of Matthews, who then gets it onto Kerry Holland, and then it's Kiernan who prods it beyond. And yeah, it's a real sort of cluster, isn't it? The three players, it's T-Circ and Arnold from a West Ham perspective, and Kerry Holland from a Liverpool perspective. It just ends in a heap, the three of them. West Ham goalkeeper in quite a lot of discomfort. Leanne Kiernan's first WSL goal of the season. There's a lot of pressure when you wear the number 9 at Liverpool. Quite a lot of very, very happy faces prior to kick-off, seeing Leanne Kiernan's name in the starting 11. Even the Liverpool Twitter feed posting the picture of the number 9 shirt in the dressing room prior to the game. Kiernan absolutely living up to it. It's a brilliant, brilliant finish, because you've got to be brave there. Quite easily, you can go in half-hearted, and perhaps the defender gets a toe on it and gets prodded away, but has to be alert, has to be quick to it, and we'd seen that in the minutes preceding it as well. Two really good chances that had shown that Kiernan was absolutely on it. Gets their reward for that bravery. Prods it home from close range. Do hope this isn't the end of Mackenzie Arnold's afternoon. Such an important player for West Ham United. Such an excellent WSL goalkeeper. There are options, of course. One being Megan Walsh, who is on the bench for West Ham this afternoon. Has made a handful of WSL starts this season. Still one or two question marks towards the referee from a West Ham perspective, but won't change the decision, won't change the fact that Liverpool are a goal to the good. Shimizu in conversation with Rianne Skinner. So the referee's assistant gets ready to indicate how long we're going to have added on at the end of this first half. 5 added minutes. 5 added minutes at the end of this first half. Players just keeping warm, keeping blood flowing, as Missy Bo-Kearns, we've not seen a huge amount of her in this game so far, having only just come off the bench before this stoppage, really. See the number 7 on the ball now at the bottom of your screen, just popping the ball around. Quite a tough run for both teams in the next few weeks. We mentioned earlier about the Merseyside derby next Sunday. Everton, the home team in that one, and then Manchester City travel to Liverpool for a game the week after. West Ham have got champions Chelsea at home next weekend, and then Brighton Hove Albion the weekend after that. So a couple of really important weeks on the horizon for both teams. Mackenzie Arnold getting a large amount of strapping. Really brave goalkeeping. Really brave to continue as well, quite clearly feeling the effects of that. Great work from both medical departments to ensure that Mackenzie Arnold is okay and fit to carry on. making sure that there's no additional damage other than the ones that we can see on a physical level for Mackenzie Arnold. Player safety and player welfare has to always be the most important thing, has to always be the only thing that matters. Thankfully, it looks like Mackenzie Arnold is okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a sore one, not just the fact that she's clearly taken quite a whack on her head, but also team are a goal down now, but thankfully she looks physically okay to carry on, which is a huge sigh of relief from all involved. It'd be a real shame to lose a player of her quality. But it is Liverpool, after this lengthy delay, that do have the advantage. We've played 3 of the 5, but I'd imagine the 5 start from now, so we've got a little while to go in this first half thus far. If you are just joining us, a goal from Leanne Kiernan. And the stroke of half-time is the difference. Here's Hayashi, thrown forward to Ueki. Lovely spin inside from Riko Ueki, and a lovely weighted pass as well to Gori. Opens up immediately, gives it to Sissoko. Snell. Hayashi. Zadorski. Laws and Fahi's under pressure from Hayashi, and now Asai's going to put Clark under pressure. Really good tackle from Vivian Asai, fully committed, and forces the Liverpool throw-in. Boxed in that near corner. Missy Bo-Kearns. Koivisto thrown towards the goal scorer, Kiernan. The clash of heads between Kiernan and T-Cirque. T-Cirque's okay. Kiernan feels the effects. Yeah, and Kiernan's okay. Clark. Turn from Holland as Gori was snapping into the tackle. Herbinger. Great feet again, although intercepted. Now Sissoko can start to carry forward. Can West Ham strike back? How is Sissoko? Into the feet of Asai. Back to Smith. Oh, just agonisingly wide. Really good build-up play from West Ham United. Sissoko stole in and then began to carry forward with real purpose. It's a really nice pass into Asai as well. Tried to cut inside and lays it off to Smith first time. Just had a little bit too many red shirts between Kirsty Smith and Rachel Law's goal for the accuracy required. Now Kerry Holland. Laws. Fisk. Oh, the ball has been allowed back to Ueki. Really good save. Is it going to fall to Asai? Oh, just wide. Another really good opportunity for West Ham United. Came from nothing as well. Liverpool's own making, really. Pass back was a little bit too slack. And Ueki saved and then back to Asai. Fahy pops it off to Laws. Can see quite a lot of added injury time, of course, for that head injury for Mackenzie Arnold. We'll come back to that in a minute because Zadorsky is under pressure. Arnold does lash it clear. Asai, brilliant feet from Vivian Asai, and has taken a knock for that as well. All coming together, wins the foul. Some of the West Ham fans, ironically, applauding that decision, feeling they're not getting the rub of the green in this first half. Zadorsky over the set piece then. Passes a little bit behind Shimizu. Sissoko. Arnold. Floated forward, now Ueki. Snow's a little bit behind teammate, and now Liverpool can start to build themselves as Holland prods it on and chases herself. Up against Sissoko, brilliant play from Kerry Holland. Can she keep it in? Just about, I think. Really good play, and now West Ham can come the other end. I do hope this first half carries on for a while because it's been a frantic end to the first 45. Asai. Yeah, we could have up to another 3 minutes on this as well. It's down to whatever the referee and officials feel necessary. Launch forward. A little flick on as well, and then headed out of danger from T-Circ. Gorry. He's played 10 added minutes now. Free kick against goal scorer Leanne Kiernan. Shimizu forward. Fahy's dangled a leg out and is going to try and retract it as well, and does keep it in play and out for a throw-in instead of a corner. Fahy launched forward. Sissoko under pressure now from Kiernan. Couldn't deal with it the first time, and it's a bobbling ball back to Mackenzie Arnold. Into 11 of 12 added. Matthews. Shimizu into Ueki. Little flick of the outside of the boot, and now forward comes Zadorsky. Smith up against Koivisto. Back to Hiyashi. Shimizu. It's a lovely ball inside to Gorry. Cannons off of Fahy, really well defended from the Liverpool skipper, and again just prods it out to safety, taking no chances. West Ham need to get a move on though. Only seconds remain of this first half. This extended first half because of the delay in the goal and the injury subsequently to Mackenzie Arnold. Gorry tries to get past Herbinger, and it's cleared, and that's the final piece of action on what has been a frantic end to a very well contested first half. The difference being Leanne Kiernan, who prodded the ball in from close range after a heavy collision between Kerry Holland, Amber T-Circ and Mackenzie Arnold in the West Ham United goal resulted in an injury for Mackenzie Arnold in the West Ham United goal. Has now got a heavily bandaged forehead, as you can see, just walking off the pitch there. The difference eventually, after the calm down, was still Liverpool's number 9, Leanne Kiernan. And at half-time here at Prenton Park, it is Liverpool 1, West Ham United 0. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Coy Visto against Smith on this right-hand side has been brilliant. And then it's a lovely ball into Leanne Kiernan. It's a good save from Mackenzie Arnold. Had to rework her feet really quickly. Header at the far post from Niamh Fahy from the resulting corner. Just headed over. And then here is the goal. Long, raking diagonal from Rachel Laws. Little flick on, finds its way to Matthews, into Holland. Here's that big collision. And then Kiernan, quickest to react and prod it beyond Zadorsky, throwing herself in the way. And another chance late on for West Ham to react. Sissoko driving forward into the feet of Asai. Neat little layoff as well to Smith, who just evades the far post. Tried to get a reaction. And then another opportunity late on as West Ham pressed for an equaliser. All of Liverpool's own making this one. Ueki with the first shot. Good save from Laws. And then Asai on the reaction, on the rebound. Couldn't quite direct it goalwards. That was the final piece of action of a very busy end to a first half. A first half in which Liverpool lead West Ham United by a 0-0.
I go again. Okay, I'm Amy Rogers.
I'm Emily Testro.
I'm Taylor Hines.
I'm Mackenzie Arnold.
I'm Missy Bokens, and this is
The Away Day Teammates.
my away game essentials are my PlayStation. I've got one of the poker things, so I bring that with me. It's got a TV on, so I can play on the coach and stuff.
iPad.
My iPad for Netflix,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Recently, my book. I've been into reading now, so like yeah, any book that I'm reading at the minute.
I like having my AirPods. I can listen to music.
Me too. I'd say like a coffee, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like essentials.
AirPods.
My boots, my shin pads,
I mean, obviously my boots, game day sports bra, grip socks.
my Carmex.
Yeah, maybe or just all my toiletries. I like to feel fresh all the time. I'm a perfumes.
I think hairbrush. I've got quite frizzy hair at the front.
A lot of people like to have a pillow for the long journeys,
Yeah.
so you can sleep a bit.
Nothing special.
People might not believe me, but on the coach I like sitting on my own, playing on my PlayStation and stuff. I do get up and have a wander and socialise with the rest of the girls, but on the coach I like my own space.
I like sitting next on my own. But I sit around the same group of people like Yana, Lawsy, but yeah, I like sitting on my own, but I don't mind who I sit opposite with because we've got tables. So like as long as I've got the 2 seats to myself, then I'm happy.
Kirsty Smith.
Yeah, Amy. We've been on one away trip so
One-away
far,
trip,
but I'll keep it that way.
Okay.
I'm satisfied. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I'd say Bo.
Jazz and Fernie,
Yeah.
they like a card game.
Yeah.
We've already been enlisted into their card group. So.
Yeah.
Probably Viv and Hawa, always.
I think me and Enderby, I think we're always up to something.
Stick little things in people's nose when they're sleeping and stuff, or something like that. She'll come up with something. I don't know what it will be, but she'll make it up.
Always late. No one's really late. I would say the last to get ready most of the time would be Shannon Cook.
Let me think, do you know what? No, we're actually all pretty on time.
Everyone's on time?
Yeah, we've only had a few bus journeys though at the minute, so ask me again in a few months.
Okay, well, I don't think anyone has been late, but I will say Brooke is very forgetful, I have come to learn.
Yeah.
So I feel like if anyone would be late, it would be Brooke just because she like forgot something or
Lost her phone again.
Yeah, lost her keys, something like that.
Probably Bo, Missy Bo. She'll just talk the whole time, and sometimes I just need to like, if I'm going to read my book, I can't sit next to her because she'll be talking to me.
Princess, Viv and Hawa, the whole time.
Jamie Lee.
Or Abby, maybe.
Or Abby, yeah.
The Scots.
To be fair, a few players, I'd say Niamh sleeps a bit.
Risa or Honu.
Niamh Fahy, she's always sleeping. She's not lazy, but she likes her own space and sleeping on the bus.
Not quite sure yet, but Emily Simon does fall asleep.
Does she?
quickly. Yeah, she can sleep anywhere.
I say even I might have a little nap, but yeah, a few people do, to be fair.
My best pre-game snack would probably be either 3 Wheat Bix or Weetabix, whatever you want to call them, or butter on toast, I'm not gonna lie.
I like to have banana. I feel like I've been starting that now, like having banana, give me a bit of energy and stuff, but I always have the same pre-match meal as well. Poached egg on toast, always.
I love porridge before a game, or like overnight oats. I think that's the best thing.
I don't really have a snack, but my pre-match meal's beans on toast, and if it's a night game, I'll have tuna pasta.
I like making sure getting a lot of carbs pre-game.
Post-game snack. A wrap maybe. I'm a sucker for a milkshake, some sort of chocolate milkshake or something, but yeah, I'm not really, it doesn't faze me, to be honest.
Post-game, I don't know, something that also fills you up but maybe is a bit less bland than like chicken and rice or something. Treat yourself a little bit.
Yeah, treat meal.
Probably like a pizza or something. Our S&C puts food on sometimes after games, and we always moan.
Something grubby. So it'd probably have to be Macca's. The coffee trip, probably myself.
We're not allowed to go to Costa no more because Kerry only likes Starbucks.
I mean, I feel like we would like to.
Yeah, we're
But-
both coffee drinkers.
Yeah, but we're not very, like, we don't know much about the area just
Obviously,
yet.
yeah.
So we're getting a lot of recommendations, but I feel like in a couple months'
Yeah,
time,
we've got it.
We've got it, yeah.
Is my ring, ring, ring. Then I'm just
Good,
like,
just a week ago.
Right, we've got 5 songs here that you have chosen. A
Yeah.
little bit of a soundtrack to your life that we're going to go through. I think we're going to start off with Kalani, Cardi B,
oh, this is a banger.
Ring. Are you a big Cardi B, Kalani fan in general?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely for sure. I think so. This song I always play before a game,
Oh, okay.
so that's kind of like my hype song.
I
Like,
mean, it's not the most hype.
no,
part,
it's
but
not,
like,
but
quite
it's
chilled.
chilled.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it calms me. It's chilled. I'm
Yeah,
relaxed. But every game, since it came out, without
Yeah.
fail. Like, imagine.
So do you have a specific game playlist that you like focus on that doesn't cross paths with your life playlist?
Probably, I'd say there's a couple songs here and there.
Yeah.
That is the top most important.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm like rushing, I haven't listened to it yet. Like, I'll sit there in the changing room with my headphones in.
So it's always become like a superstition now.
Yeah,
You have to listen to
probably,
that
yeah,
before
yeah.
you...
If Carla's speaking, I'm like, one sec. Just have it in the background, Cardi B rapping.
Talk me through this.
Love, love, love. I just think it reminds me of my mum. I don't know
Yeah,
why. It's just
yeah.
like, obviously, their playlist back in the day. Those,
Yeah.
that old school R&B vibes. I think just living in that era would be kind of cool.
Are you an old school R&B fan?
I am
generally?
big
Yeah.
old school R&B fan.
And then if we go into slightly more new school R&B,
Yeah.
got a bit of Post Malone.
So, did you watch this film?
I
when it
did,
came
yeah.
out?
What, the Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I like put it on, straight away just noticed the playlist.
So good.
It's unbelievable.
So,
like the
so
songs
good,
that we're playing,
yeah.
I think when you were like playlist to my life, I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's probably my intro to my life. I'd
Okay.
say.
Why
From
would
the
you say
start.
that?
Just like with how it comes in, it's upbeat, it's chilled.
Yeah.
I feel like that's me.
This one.
This one's definitely on there.
This is a personal favourite of mine, so I'm so glad because I don't think anyone else has chose Childish Gambino. Actually,
No
I think you're
way.
the first one.
I could put so many of his on there.
Love him.
This song, not that I forgot, but I remembered it when I was in Australia watching the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
And just being in Australia, sunset, sunrise, blue skies, you got the beach,
Yeah.
this song banging.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
And then back to our old school R&B,
Yeah.
an absolute
That
classic.
boy is mine. So, fun fact,
Yeah.
that was top of the charts on my birth when I was born. So.
So there's a bit of a story behind it as
Yeah.
well.
So then I was like, do I put that at the start of my life? Because that's
Yeah.
the day I was born.
Yeah.
It was #1
Yeah.
in the UK.
That's a good one to have.
So
Because other people,
It's
like
not
when you
bad.
look at like the one, like what was #1 when they were born, and it's like some terrible song.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
I know.
that's a good one.
and when
That's
it's
a
this
good
one, I'm like, yeah, that boy is. I'm like,
If
easy.
you were to do a duet of that karaoke,
Mm-hmm.
who of your teammates are you choosing to do the other part?
Do you know what? I'd pick Rachel Daly. She
I've heard
is
her
a
singing
karaoke
yeah.
guru.
Yeah.
I think she wouldn't disappoint.
Do you think she's got that in her locker? Little bit of Brandon Monica?
I feel like we need 10 out of 10 effort,
Yeah,
and she would
that's what
provide
you
the
need.
10 out of 10 effort.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to rate her on.
Fair enough. maybe not a big like
Yeah,
Andy fan herself,
we'll-
but
yeah,
she'll put the effort
Yeah,
in.
we'll see if we do it one day.
And then out of these songs, you've just won a game. Which of those 5 are you playing to celebrate, get everyone going, have a good time?
Oh, probably Post Malone.
Okay.
Chilled.
Yeah.
I'd probably play Ring, I'm lying. I'd probably play Cardi B, Kalani, yeah, I'm lying.
And everyone's like, this again, man.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah.
come on now.
That's why I'm not allowed on this video. That's probably why I'm not allowed. I have like 3 songs.
To see us out, could you give
Yeah.
us one line of Ring Ring? I feel like you got the vocals on.
Oh!
Little one, little one.
Ring, ring, ring.
There you go, that's all we need, that's all we need.
That's all we need.
Perfect, thank you for giving us your choices.
No problem.
I'm going to add these to my playlist now.
Yeah, sick. Thank you.
Rachel Furness, and this is my ultimate five-a-side. So in goal, I'd say Mary Earps, played with at Reading, world's best keeper right now. So Mary, I think she was fantastic at the World Cup and showed why she's one of the best goalkeepers around. So Mary, I mean, I guess I need a defender in there too if I don't concede. Current centre half, I'd say Millie Bright, fantastic leader for Chelsea. Really, really tough to play against, really physical, great on the ball, 0 goals conceded, happy days. Kim Little, a midfielder that I've always looked up to and thought has been fantastic for Arsenal over the years. A really kind of unsung hero, but one of the hardest players I've played against, so Kim Little 100% in there. I need to score goals, so I'll say Beth Mead. Played with her at Sunderland back when she was just normal old Beth. Knew she was a kind of superstar back then, so yeah, definitely Beth in there. Viv, Miramar, I'd have to put in there. Her and Beth link up well. Yeah, fantastic player. I mean, a GOAT of the WSL, scores a lot of goals.
Welcome back to the second half here at Prenton Park. A little bit of sunshine on Merseyside for this one as well. A largely extended first half due to that injury time in the collision in the build-up to Leanne Kiernan's opening goal of the game. Mackenzie Arnold in real heavy contact with Kerry Holland, meaning the West Ham United goalkeeper had to a lot of bandages and a lot of medical work done before we could get back underway. 12 added minutes at the end of that first half, but now we are ready to go again in the second half. There is the goal scorer in shot now, Leanne Kiernan, who has made the difference in a very, very closely contested first half. Really opened up towards the end of that first period, but thus far, not a huge amount to separate the two teams. Liverpool, who could go third today, although Manchester United are doing their job against Bristol City elsewhere in the WSL, so they will remain fourth, but hot on the heels of Manchester United. And with a busy fixture period ahead and plenty of football to play in the WSL, West Ham United could do with trying to get something from this game. Chelsea at home next Sunday, and then Brighton and Hove Albion the week after that. A win today could see them leapfrog both Brighton and Everton in the WSL standings. There is Mackenzie Arnold with a new piece of headwear for the second half, a change of bandage during the break. Good to see that they are back okay and ready to play in the second half. Will be West Ham's number 9, Rico Ueki, to get us back underway. I'll run you through the teams with Mackenzie Arnold in goal. Zadorski, T-Cirk and Sissoko are back three. Shimizu, Gori, Hayashi, Snurl and Smith in midfield for West Ham United. And then a front two of Rico Ueki and Vivian Asseyi. For Liverpool, Rachel Laws in goal. Koivisto, Fisk, Fahy, Clark and Matthews. Holland and Missy Bo-Kearns, who came in midway through the first half for the injured Sophia Lungor. And then a front three, or attacking three, of Maria Herbinger, Sophia Haug and the goal scorer Leanne Kiernan. Herbinger immediately trying to slide one through for Kiernan to the gloves of Mackenzie Arnold. A little half volley drop kick and the flick on nearly found its way forward for Snell, but Fahy is there first. Laws can't find a way past Shimizu. Now Ueki. So just juggle it over her shoulder and it's going to get lucky with a second bounce. Ueki floats into a dangerous area, good header away, and then volleyed clear as well. West Ham picking up in the second half as they finish the first on the front foot and trying to react. Ueki, Shimizu, Gori. Now T-Cirk. Carrying forward now Missy Bo-Kearns for Liverpool. Prods it on for Haug. Holland driving towards the far post. It's floated into an area that Mackenzie Arnold could gather quickly. Bowl it out to Katrina Gori. Snurl. A little bit too much on it for Asseyi to chase, and it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Laws. Clark into Herbinger, whose pass is intercepted by Gori, who again has been everywhere for West Ham, covering so much ground as Katrina Gori. Only sixth start for Katrina Gori. WSL start, that is, of course. Now a corner to be taken by Emma Snell. To a dangerous area. A little flick by Sissoko was instinctive. Been in the wars in this game as Hawa Sissoko took a whack in the first half and has taking another one for trying to direct the ball goalwards on this occasion. Just seeing them coming together here. I think it might even be our own player, you know. I think it's Amber T-Cirk who collides with Sissoko. Not that that'll make it any less painful for West Ham's number 23. Matthews. Clever to flick it round the corner for Kiernan. Shimizu nudges it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Matthews. Kiernan. Matthews, really good feet from Jasmine Matthews. Such a tight area, keeps a hold of possession. Holland back to Fisk. Now Fahy. Laws launched forward. Little flick on by Haug for Kiernan to chase. T-Cirk has to be alert and swipes it to safety, but only momentarily, as it'll be a throw-in. Dangerous area for Liverpool now. Holland up against Sissoko. Drives in field, Kerry Holland stands up towards the near post, and it's a really good header, and it's Liverpool who double their lead through Missy Bokerns. That's the sort of impact you want a substitute to make. Coming on midway through the first half for the injured Sophia Lungor, and Missy Bokerns imprints her stamp on this game. Lovely play again from Kerry Holland. Drives in field, floats it towards the near post, and a really, really good header from Missy Bokerns. Gets enough on it to direct it quickly in front of Mackenzie Arnold. Doubles Liverpool's advantage early in this second half. A real jewel in the Liverpool crown, Missy Bokerns. So often brings a little bit of magic, a little bit of sparkle to this Liverpool team when given the opportunity. A player that's Liverpool through and through, scoring on home turf for Liverpool, and what could be a very, very important goal in the WSL this season. That's the sort of quality that Liverpool do possess, and West Ham, for all their huffing and puffing and trying to get back into the game, number of sort of half chances, and they've pressed well, they've pushed well, and West Ham have played well. But now they've got a lot more work to do. They're 2 down in Merseyside against the Liverpool team that beginning to click. T-Cirque, now Sissoko. West Ham won't be deterred though. They've shown a lot of character in the last few months under Rhian Skinner. I have to say their away record does leave quite a lot wanting though. West Ham, no team since the beginning of last season has lost more away games. I don't think that tells the full story. They've also avoided defeat in the last 2 games that they've trailed. So that should show you a little bit more about the character within the group. And they're thinking perhaps that there isn't a definitive answer as to how this game will end yet. Liverpool in command, but West Ham still very much in the game. As they can get Gorey on the ball a little bit more, things might happen. Here is Emma Snurl, prods it onto Shimizu. Brave defending, 2 or 3 Liverpool players just throwing their body in the way. Jasmine Matthews with a slide tackle. Just a little bit short for Shimizu. If it had maybe had a little bit more on the pass, she could have taken it first time. Hayashi leaves it for Shimizu. Snurl. T-Cirque. Zadorski's pass is unable to pick out a teammate, and it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Elsewhere in the WSL, still 1-0 to Manchester United against Bristol City, which you can watch right now, live and free, kicked off at the same time as this one. In fact, they're a little further ahead because of the stoppage we had at the end of the first half. 2 o'clock this afternoon, Spurs against Leicester City in the WSL, also live and free on FA Player, and in the Women's Championship, Southampton against Reading, also a 2 o'clock kickoff, also live and free on FA Player. So we've got your day fully sorted here on FA Player. Football from start to finish. Also elsewhere in the WSL, Manchester City are 2 up against Brighton. So the top and the bottom beginning to stretch out a little bit more than it was before kick-off, unless West Ham can change that narrative for themselves here. Sissoko. Zadorski. Flipped forward for Asai to challenge with Clark. Asai keeps it in play. Oh, doesn't keep it in play. Very close there, Vivian Asai. Did very much look like that would be kept in, but Looks like a double change for the visitors is being readied. Could be another chance here as Kerry Holland is through. Holland still going, rolls it back onto a right for Kerry Holland. Oh, it's a lovely turn and spin. Really good save from Mackenzie Arnold. Another one that came out of nothing really, a long ball forward and Holland making something happen. Really influential in this game, Kerry Holland. Probably deserves a goal for the performance. Mackenzie Arnold standing strong. Jess Zhu and Shannon Cook are the two that are being given instructions on the West Ham bench, although it could get worse before they're introduced as Matthews, Haug, flashes across goal. Kiernan just couldn't get enough of a touch on it to redirect it goalwards after Arnold makes an important touch. Liverpool still pressing forward though with Matthews. Herbinger thought about the strike, did hit it in the end and just about blocked away to safety. There is a stoppage now as Amber T-Cirque is down. Thankfully looks okay to continue. Really good at the heart of that West Ham defence all season. Amber T-Cirque. And now the double change. First it's Emma Snell to be replaced by Jess Zhu. And the second change sees Hawa Sissoko replaced by Shannon Cook. Back underway with Rachel Laws. Could be a chance here again for Liverpool, but T-Cirque nips in, headed forward by Matthews and into the gloves from Mackenzie Arnold. Thrust forward and away by Fahy. Missy Bo-Kearns tries to flick it on. Haug. Holland. Herbinger keeps it alive. Fired in towards Kiernan. Great feet. Really well defended again though. There'll be a foul by Niamh Fahy. T-Cirque leaves it for Mackenzie Arnold to step forward. He does take it quickly. Thrown forward. Right forward to Jess Yu here. It is Yu. Asai overlapping run by Smith into a dangerous area, headed away. Asai can't quite get a hold of it. Zadorski's first to it, but Missy Bo-Kearns then nips in ahead of Smith. Great feet from Kearns and then sends it towards Kiernan. Bounces out of play for a West Ham throw-in. just short of an hour here at Prenton Park on Merseyside, and it's Liverpool 2 goals to the good, thanks to Leanne Kiernan in the first half, and then Missy Bro-Kearns in the second. Fahy. Clark. Tackled by Gorey. And it's a West Ham throw-in right in front of the Liverpool bench. Matt Beard cannot believe that's gone against his team. Shanice van der Sanden readied on the halfway line to make their introduction. And that will be Leanne Kiernan's day finished. Goal scoring return to the 11 for Leanne Kiernan. Broke the deadlock in the first half, had a number of good sightings as well, played really well in that first period. An hour's work and job done for Leanne Kiernan to be replaced by Shanice van der Sanden. Missed a lot of football this season through injury. Brilliant to see back playing football. Zhu, flick round the corner from Shimizu. Gorey does really well to skip away from Kearns. Zadorsky under pressure from van der Sanden. Can really keep a hold of it. Arnold. Excuse me, it was Laws, of course, in the opposition goal. Although Mackenzie Arnold might be called into action now. Indeed she is. Flick on by Ueki. Zhu underneath it, but Fisk gets there ahead. Gets the ball back from Matthews as well, Fisk. Ever present in this Liverpool side, the only player to do so. Zhu might have stolen it off of Herbinger. Going to get another opportunity here, Jess Zhu. Squares it, Asayi. What a chance. West Ham's leading goal-getter, Viviane Asayi. Used to seeing them so clinical in front of goal. It's a really good passage of play from Jess Zhu, that desire and endeavour to make something happen even when it looks like a lost cause, and say just can't quite make any real telling contact on it. Cook. Flick on by Ueki. Headed away only as far as Gorey, who again has been all over the park for West Ham United. Little clip pass as well, looking for Zhu, but headed away. And then eventually hooked clear by Holland. Haug underneath it. Shimizu nips in ahead of Kearns. Gorey. Zadorsky. Arnold. Little layoff from Ueki, finds Zhu, who's grown into the game since coming off the bench. A really good introduction for Jess Zhu, Republic of Ireland international, of course. Looks like another change being readied by Matt Beard. Yana Daniels being given some last-minute instruction. Header away by Gorey again. Zhu. Gorey is fouled by Holland, so it'll be a free kick in a promising position for West Ham. An opportunity for Cook and Tisa to step forward. Zadorsky as well. That change is happening now as Marie Herbinger replaced by Jana Daniels. Another good showing from Liverpool's number 14. Liverpool's top goal scorer in the WSL, joint top goal scorer with Sophia Haug. Replaced by Jana Daniels. Zhu runs away, takes Van der Sanden with them. Smith fired towards the far post, headed away only as far as Gorey. Tries to work a different angle and has it stolen away, and now Missy Bo-Kearns looked like she was about to begin motoring forward, but really important intervention by Hayashi. Neat little flick round the corner from Haug. Intercepted by Zadorsky, and Holland's going to chase it all the way back to Mackenzie Arnold, who's got to be quick and throws it forward. Head away by Fahy. Header on towards Van der Sanden. Van der Sanden tussling with T-Cirque, and it's the Liverpool attacker who comes up short on that occasion. Fahy. Headed forward by Shimizu. Hayashi, a little nod down towards Zhu. Lovely first touch from Jess Zhu. Made a really good impact once again. I said it a minute ago, but made a really good impact since coming off the bench. Looks lively, and it's immediately one of West Ham's more creative outlets. Jana Daniels. Deflection off Shimizu, but Van der Sanden. Little barge in the back by Cook, ignored by the referee. Zhu, little nod down, looking for Gorey. Flags up for offside. A little over 20 minutes still to play here on Merseyside. Clouds have rolled in a little bit, not quite as sunny as it was when we first started. Certainly turned into more of a cloudy afternoon for those in West Ham Navy. They played well, but ultimately so far are coming up short to a very good Liverpool side. Matthews. Koivisto nudges it on for Missy Bo-Kearns. Little back heel knee into Koivisto's path again. The return pass to Kearns has been stolen away. Kerry Holland again. Snapping into the tackle though, driven low towards Van der Sanden. Zadorsky. Gorey. Holland again wins back possession for Liverpool. Koivisto. Holland fouled by Hayashi. Daniels under pressure from Shimizu. Fisk and Fahy intercepted by Hayashi. Now Zhu. Jess Zhu thought about the shot. Instead trying to bustle away through so many Liverpool bodies. Eventually gets crowded out. Turns into the tackle. Gets there ahead of Smith, and now Van der Sanden. Van der Sanden and T-Cirque in a tussle. Fahy. Fisk. Arnold forward. Can't find a way past Matthews though. He's playing more of a central role now that Jana Daniels is on the pitch. Daniels, little hook clearance into the path of Van der Sanden was the intent. It's eventually found its way to Van der Sanden at the second idea. Deflection comfortably gathered up by Mackenzie Arnold. Quickly slings it out to Gorey. Katrina Gorey. Lovely play. Asai spun away from Clark. Could be a chance here for West Ham. Vivian Asai trying to get the shot off. Big deflection. Comfortably through to Rachel Laws. Really nice play though. Lovely spin from Asai first to wriggle away from the player marking, and then the idea was clever, but Fahy just delayed making the challenge and then got enough on the ball to just smother it. Here's Van der Sanden. Good feet and lays it out to Jana Daniels. Kearns. Fisk. To Matthews. Gorey. Clip ball over the top is headed away by Fahy and then hooked clear by Clark. Zadorsky. Nods it out for a Liverpool throw. Holland. A couple of deflections and it's out for a Liverpool corner. Swung in towards the far post. It's bounced all the way through and Kerry Holland's got Hayashi for company. Gets away from Hayashi, it's a good delivery in as well. Very nearly falls all the way through and is hooked in at the far post quite brilliantly for a Liverpool third. Sophia Haug has so often found a name on the score sheet this season. You can chalk this one up as well. Brilliant play again from Holland, the flick on from Fahy. And look at the brilliance in the finish. Wonderful, wonderful invention. Has to swing a leg at it acrobatically. Does really, really well. Double change for West Ham United, immediate reaction. Hayashi to be replaced by Marika Berryman-Lundin. And Princess Ademolyi is also going to come onto the field in replace of Katrina Gorey. So a double change. Berryman-Lundin and Ademolyi. We've got 15 minutes to try and get some sort of reaction. This game is very much in the hands and in the control of Liverpool, thanks to 3 really well taken goals. The first one from Kiernan, a proper poacher's finish in the first half to make the difference. Missy Kearns with a very neat header to double the advantage, and then wonderful bit of athleticism, brilliant creational finish from Sophia Haug. Swing a leg at it and direct it goalwards. Brilliant, brilliant finish. Finish that probably will be underrated actually until you see it in isolation. Such a good finish. Haug's 5th of the season in the WSL. Made a habit of scoring headers as well, Sophia Haug, so very nearly a head in height for Liverpool's number 10 when they swung a leg at it. Really, really good finish. Probably should take the game away from West Ham now. Although Rhiannon Skinner's side don't lie down, they never do. Here's Berryman Lundin. Lovely feet. Gets a little bit lucky with a bounce and just has the door shut, although Smith tries to bundle it through. Ademolye trying to cause a nuisance as well. Cook. Oh, smashes it against Holland. That's a sore one. Sickening collision there as Cook just tried to boot the ball forward, and Holland only a few centimetres away took it full in the face. Oof. That is a sore one. Opportunity for both teams to get a message across, get a drink on board. Seeing elsewhere, plenty of football in the WSL this afternoon. Manchester City are still 2-0 to the good against Brighton Hove Albion, and Bristol City have just been shown a red card. They're still 1 down away to Manchester United, but that task is even harder for Bristol City now, who still root the WSL. 6 points short of West Ham United, who remain on 12 after this afternoon's game. But both Liverpool and Manchester United still 6 points adrift of Arsenal, who are in 3rd. Games to play though, as Sophia Haug comes over to check on Kerry Holland, who's had a brilliant game today. Kerry Holland, not on the score sheet herself, but instrumental in all of the goals. Just over 10 minutes still to play here on Merseyside. Liverpool, who take the short trip to Everton next weekend for the Merseyside derby. We'll go into it full of confidence after this, and it might get better through Missy Kearns. Ripples the roof of the net. Just has that creative spark, that bit of brilliance that you have to have if you're wearing the number 7 of Liverpool. Smith. Matthews steals in. It's clipped against Asayi. Van der Sanden. Laws. Shimizu with the header. Out for a Liverpool throw. Fisk has played it short. Ueki very nearly getting in there. Couldn't quite get enough on the ball though. Millimetres away from bringing West Ham to within 2. Flick on has found Missy Bokerns. Tries to square it for Shanice Van der Sanden. Really good save. Not fully clear. And now behind for a West Ham goal kick. It's been given as a corner. Van der Sanden in there first. Really good save from Mackenzie Arnold. I'm sure that came off of a Liverpool player that was rushing on, but quite a few in West Ham blue confused the decision, but it's a Liverpool corner. Kearns corner, deep on towards the far post. Ademulli tries to run it away, but Clark gets there first. Berriman Lundin. Kearns keeps it in play really well. Van der Sanden. Now Zhu tries to slide it in and has slid it into the path of Ueki, who thought had shrugged off the challenge of the Liverpool defender, but been told they did so unfairly. See that again. Clark and Ueki it is. Fisk. Cook. Clipped forward, Ueki with a header. Laws. Missy Bokerns. Now Jenna Clark. Visto just run into trouble and will happily take a few extra seconds with this throw-in. Holland. Wonderful to spin away from the tackle, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Well, now West Ham can break. Ueki. Ademulli wants it played early. Does eventually come to Princess Ademulli. Clark once more. Koivisto. Fahy. Daniels. Fahy tries to volley it clear, but Liverpool not fully keeping the safety at bay. Get a little bit lucky there in the break now with Jana Daniels. Daniels running away from Shimizu. A little bit too much on the ball as she tried to pick out Sophia Haug. Fahy again with another towering header. Holland tussling away. Berman Lundin wins it back. Now Ademulye. Haug. Matthews prods it out for Clark to carry forward. Van der Sanden. Cannons off of Asai. Smith nipping in first. Now Shimizu. Cook. Four minutes to play here on Merseyside as Liverpool 3 goals to the good and surely well on their way to 3 WSL points. Zhu. Liverpool break again. Van der Sanden. Nobody ahead of Shanice Van der Sanden, so just checks back and retains possession. Fahy. Oh, and it's a brilliant goal from Ueki. A horror show for Rachel Laws. Tried to slide it into her captain knee, Fahy. A couple of times in this second half, Liverpool have been the architects of their own downfall defensively. Little bit of complacency maybe. Lack of communication potentially. But Ueki absolutely alert to the possibility. Does have West Ham United on the score sheet. Ueki's 4th WSL goal of the season. Launched forward as Liverpool try to react to that seemingly avoidable goal. Now Daniels tries to drive infield. Jana Daniels, Missy Bo-Kearns. Good tackle from Berman Lundin. Missy Bo-Kearns again. Spins away. Into a good area, but well defended, although Van der Sanden's kept it alive. Daniels into Bo-Kearns. Flag stays down. Mackenzie Arnold gathers it. Immediately lobs it out to Jess Zhu, who's starting the West Ham counter. This would be one unbelievable comeback if they can get something from here. Although Van der Sanden now stretching their legs and trying to add another one for Liverpool. Van der Sanden tries to square it, well held by Mackenzie Arnold, a little bit too close to the goalkeeper on that occasion. Arnold forward, headed away by Fahy. Right into Skinner, who would take it themselves if they could. Ueki. Smith on the cusp of 89 minutes here at Prenton Park. Holland launched forward, but straight into the grateful clutches of Arnold. Time against West Ham here. Been given a lifeline with that Ueki goal. We're hearing word that there might be 6 added minutes at the end of this second half. Shimizu, Smith. Nod inside is from Ueki. Zhu is pulled to the ground and free kick in a good position for West Ham, which will invite everyone forward. Smith standing over it. 90 minutes on the clock. Long diagonal towards the far post. Punched away by Laws. It's a good punch as well. Ademulye. Danger not fully away by Liverpool. Zhu runs around Bo Kearns and gives it back to Smith. Long diagonal ball forward, headed away by Fahy and Daniels. Kept alive by T-Circ. Berryman London. Here is Ueki, the goal scorer. Berryman London. Shimizu. Into a whipped cross from Cook. Cook again. Shimizu. Ademolye tries to run around Clark, but runs out of turf in the end, and it'll be a Liverpool goal kick. Played 90 seconds of the 6 added minutes. There'll be another West Ham change as Rico Ueki, who his goal is given West Ham a glimmer of hope, is to be replaced by Emma Harries. Away by West Ham, who start to generate another attack. Zhu trying to find it back to Ademolye. It's a lovely little flick back heel from Fisk. Holland launches it forward for Haug to chase. T-Circ keeping her company, but Haug's going to run the clock down a little bit and win a throw-in right in the corner flag for Liverpool. Halfway through this added time. Halfway through the added time before job done for Liverpool. Well, unable to keep it in play though, and it'll be a goal kick. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes for West Ham to try and make a real dramatic grandstand finish. Harries has cannon the ball against Smith. Laws. Daniels tries to float it into an area. It's a nice idea, but it will go all the way through to Mackenzie Arnold, who's going to take no time additionally needed to lump it forward. Headed out by Fahy. Daniels unable to keep it in play. Yellow card for Yana Daniels for delaying the restart and kicking the ball away. Cook's throw. Volleyed clear by Fahy. Headed on by Haug. Kearns gets it down. Zadorsky's just thrown it into an area which Ademolye is going to tussle with Daniels and gets the better of Daniels. Ademolye tried to fizz it across goal. It's going to fall for Emma Harries, not quite. Smith. Shimizu. Final 90 seconds. Cook. T-Circ making a surging run forward inside. Shimizu. Cook and Howell get to go for it, both throwing everything they had. And it's fallen to Missy Bo Kearns. Shows great feet, great composure, just to slow the game down and win a free kick in a really, really good area. in a really good time with only seconds to play. Fisk just lets it bounce out of play. Again, very much at the discretion of the officials as to how much time gets added on beyond the 6, but we're very nearly there. Liverpool will feel job done, job well done. Good performance from them, carrying a lot of momentum into Merseyside derby next weekend. West Ham still with work to do. Chelsea the test for them next week before a real crunch match against Brighton in a couple of weeks. Bristol City have been beaten against Manchester United, which will make them a little bit more comfortable. It's finished 2-0 to Manchester United in that one. Shimizu under pressure. T-Circ, 20 seconds past the 6 added minutes. Zadorski intercepted, and now Liverpool can try and counter. Koivisto, there's plenty forward for Liverpool. You see Bo Kearns though instead going to take the clever option, and the final ball roll is the final piece of action here at Prenton Park. It's a game in which there was very little to separate the two in the first half prior to Leanne Kiernan prodding home from close range after a big collision between Mackenzie Arnold and Kerry Holland. In the second half, Liverpool came out the blocks quickest, and Missy Bo Kearns nodded past Mackenzie Arnold to double Liverpool's lead. The third was not too long after that as well, with Sophia Haug acrobatically volleying into the far corner. Rico Ueki sniffed out an opportunity after a little bit of malaise had perhaps crept into the Liverpool defence and tucked into an open goal after a mistake from Laws and Fahy. But that was all there was to be. Liverpool have played well and have got the job done in the sunshine here at Merseyside. It's finished Liverpool 3, West Ham United 1. Have a look at some of the highlights from the first half then, and spoke about Leanne Kiernan. Looked sharp all afternoon. Very nearly opened the deadlock, opened the score in there by breaking the deadlock, and then this was the opening goal. Laws, long raking diagonal. Little nod on found Matthews, which Holland running in towards. Collision between Holland and Mackenzie, and then sniffing out the poacher's finish was Leanne Kiernan, breaking the deadlock. Liverpool's number 9. Although West Ham tried to react, and before the break had a good opportunity. Sissoko surging forward. Asai lays it back to Smith, who couldn't quite pick out the far corner. And another chance just before the break as well. Once again, Liverpool architects of their own defensive questions as the ball was given to Ueki. Forced a good save out of Laws, and then Asai with the rebound. Couldn't quite direct it goalwards. Has been in great form recently, Vivian Asai. Be disappointed not to have made anything from that. Here's the second goal though. Kerry Holland again instrumental. Good delivery and good header from Missy Bo Kearns. And scenes in the home end as one of their own nods past for the second. Another good opportunity this time for Kerry Holland, who made so many chances for other people. Made this one for herself though. Lovely spin, but couldn't quite sweep it past Arnold. And then the third goal, Holland once more involved, once again with a good delivery. Flick on by Fahy, and look at that acrobatic finish from Howard at the far post. Really, really good work to redirect it towards the far corner. 3-0 to the good. Could have been 4 as well. Missy Bo Kearns plays in. Shanice van der Sanden forces a good save from Mackenzie Arnold, and then Haug unable to get a hold of the ball when it bobbled out. Although game wasn't fully over just yet. Laws' back pass towards Fahy, snuffed out by Rico Ueki, who turned home from 20 yards. Gave a little bit of hope to West Ham, but that was all there was. Hope, unfortunately, and nothing more to take away from Merseyside. It's finished here at Prenton Park. Liverpool 3, West Ham United